Dear students, it is a continuation of the chapter Squares and Square Roots. Now let us continue the exercise 4 of the chapter, that is the fifth question. What is that fifth question? Find the least number which must be added to each of the following numbers so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square so obtained. 4 numbers are given here. Indirectly it is said that they are not perfect square. To get perfect square we have to add or subtract. Here the question is what must be added. Find the least number which must be added to each of the following numbers so as to get a perfect square. And as usual method, let us find the approximate square root. So you take the first known number, that is 525. 525. Now you take that number 525 and group it as usual method. Make the group of two numbers. Put the bar here. Here there are 3 digits. Now you put the bar, and the first bar is for 25. First bar is for 25. So put bar for 25. Next only one digit 5 is remaining, and put the bar for 5. Now you find the nearest perfect square to 5. You know that 5 is not a perfect square. The nearest square number is 4. That is 2 2s are 4. 2 2s are 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Then it is 125. Then you take 2 or double it. So you got 4 here. Now here you have to take some digit in front of 4 to get the nearest number to 125. Then here you know that 12 is there, means 43 3s are 4 3s are 12. It becomes 3 3s are 9 and 4 3s are 12. 129. It becomes more. So you can't take this. So you take the next 2. The lesser than 3 you have to take. 42 into 2. So it is 84. Then you take 42 into 2, 84. Then you subtract 84 by 125. 5 minus 4 is 1. 12 minus 8 is 4. And here you got the approximate root 22. And find the perfect square greater than 525. That is 22 square. You know that one. Next number means 23 square. You take 23 square. 23 square, because you know that here 525 is greater than 22 square. 525 is greater than 22 square. Now you find the next square number, that is 23 square. 23 square means that is 23 into 23. So you know 23 into 23. 23 3s are 69 and 23 2s are 46. 46 plus 6 52 you are going to get. Otherwise you do by the single digit. 3 3s are 9. 3 2s are 6 and 2 3s are 6. 2 2s are 4. Then it is, you will get 529. So you do it separately. So you got 529. Then 529 minus 525. You know that 529 minus 525. 9 minus 5 is 4. So you will get 4. Then what you can answer here? What is to be added? Here 4 is to be added. What is to be added? 4 is to be added here. Therefore you can take here 4 is the 4 is the least number that must be added to 525 as or so as to get perfect square. The perfect square you got is here 529. Square root of the perfect square what you got here 529. So you know that square root of 529 is 23. Because you know that 23 square equals 529. That implies square root of 529 equals 23. In this way, we can find the least number that must be added to get the perfect square to the given number. The next number is 1750. Take that number 1750, put the bar. The first bar is for 50 and the next bar is for 17. And here find the nearest perfect square to 17. You know that is 16. So 16 is square of 4. So you write 4 4s are 16. Then 17 minus 6, that you know 1. Take the next digits under the bar. So you take here double the 4, that is 8. Then in front of 8 we have to take the digit. Here there is 15, means here 8 2s are 16. That becomes more. So you can take, you put here 82 into 2, that becomes 164, which is greater than 150. So you take 81 into 1. 81 into 1 is equals to 81. So you write 81 into 1, 81. So 10 minus 1 is 9. Then 14 minus 8 is 6. So you got here 69. But here you know that 1750, it is greater than 41 square. So you write what is here 41 square. 41 square is greater than what? 41 square is smaller than 1750. That is 1750 is greater than 41 square. Then you find the next number 42 and its square. 42 square. So you find 42 into 42, that is 42 2s are 84. So you will get 84, and 4 2s are 8, 4 4s are 16, 8 plus 8 16. So you got 1764. 1764. Here 41 square is lesser than 1750, means 1750 is greater than 41 square. The next square number is 42 square, that is 1760. To get 1764, what must be added to 1750? So you do, that is 1764 minus 1750, that you know, that is 14. 1764 minus 1750, you will get 14 here. So what must be added? So you can write that. So you write 14 is the least number that must be added to 1750 so as to get a perfect square. So as to get a perfect square. Then you know that 1764 is a square of 42. 42 square equals 1764. Therefore, you can write that square root of 1764 equals 42, because 42 square equals 1764. That implies square root of 1064 equals 42. Then you take the next one, that is the third one, 252. 252. Now you take that number 252, put the bar, first group is for, that is 52. Put the bar for the first group, that is 52, and only one digit is remaining, that is 2. And you take the perfect square near to 2, that is 1. So you take 1 here, 1 ones are 1. Then 2 minus 1 is 1. Take the 52 which is under the next bar. Now here double it or add 1, it becomes 2. Then here you must get the number which is nearest to 152 by taking some digit in front of 2. So you know that it is 15. So you can take 7. 27 sevens are 27 into 7. 7 sevens are 49. 7 twos are 14 plus 4, 189. It is more than 152. Then you try to take 6. 26 into 6. So it is 6 6 are 36. 6 twos are 12. 12 plus 3, 156. It is also greater than 152. Then you take 25 5s. 25 5s are 125. So you take, that is 25 5s are 125. 12 minus 5 is 7. Then 4 minus 2 is 2. So here 252 is greater than 15 square. 15 square is lesser than 252. 252 is greater than 15 square. Now you find the square of the next number, that is 16 square. 16 square is 16 into 16, that you know, that is 256. Then to get 256, how much is to be added to 252? That you can get 256 minus 252, that is 4. So then you write 4 is the least number, or 4 is the smallest number to be added to 252 so as to get a perfect square. So then you know that 256 is a square of 16. 16 square equals 256. Therefore you can write square root of 256 equals 16, right? Because 16 square equals 256 implies square root of 256 equals 16. Then you take the next number, that is fourth one, 1825. 1825. Then you take that number 1825 and here make the group to take the bar on the pair of digits. So the first bar is for 225, that is for 25. The next bar is for 18. Then here you consider the digits under the first bar, that is 18, and its nearest perfect square is 16. Then you take 4 4s are 16, 18 minus 6 is 2. Then you take the next number 225. Here you double it or add 4, then it is 8. Then here we have to take the digit in front of it to get the nearest number to 225. So here 22 is there, means 8 3s are 24, it becomes more. So you take 8 2s are 82 2s are, so it becomes 2 2s are 4, 8 2s are 16. If you take 3, 83 into 3, that is 3 3s are 9, 8 3s are 24, it is greater than 225. So you take 2, 82 2s are 164. 164, 5 minus 4 is 1, then 12 minus 6 is 61 you got here. Now you know that 1825 is greater than 42 square. So you write 42 square is lesser than 1825. Then you find the 43 square. The next number is 43. 43 square, that is 43 into 43. 43 into 43 equals, that is 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12, and 4 3s are 12. 4 4 is 16 plus 1 17. Then you will get 1849. That is 1849. So to get 1849, what is to be added? You find that one. 1849 minus 1825. So minus 1825. 9 minus 5 is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. So here it is, you got 24. What is to be added? We must add 24 to 1825 to make it a perfect square. So you write 24 is the least number. 24 is the least number which must be added to must be added to 1825 so as to get a perfect square. So as to get a perfect square. Perfect square. And you know that 43 square is 1849. So square root of 1849 is 43, because 43 square equals 1849. Therefore, that implies square root of 1849 equals 43. Then you take the next number, that is 6412. That is the fifth one, 6412, and it is having 4 digits. So you take that number 6412. Then you put the bar. Here there are 4 numbers, and the first bar is for 1 2. Take that 1 2, and the next bar is for 6 4. Now you consider the 64. 64 is a square number. Take that itself. 8 8 is a 64. So 64 minus 64 is 0, plus 8, that is 16. Then you take 1 2. Here you know that 1 2 is lesser than 16. So take 0 0 here. Then the remainder is again 12 only. Then you can say that 6412 is greater than 80 square. So 80 square is lesser than 6412. Then you take the next number, that is 81. Take 81 square. 81 square equals 81 into 81. Find the product of that 81 into 81. Know that equals here 81 into 1 is 81 plus 81 into 8. 1 8 is a 8. 8 8 is a 64. Then it is 8 plus 8 16. 6561. So you got 6561. To get 6561, what is to be added to 6412? So you do 6561 minus 6412. That is 6561 minus 6412. 11 minus 2 is 9. 5 minus 1 is 4. Again 5 minus 1 is 4. So you got 149. Then you can say that 149 is the least number to be added to 6412 to make it a perfect square. So you take 149. 149 is the least number to be added to 6412 so as to get a perfect square. So as to get a perfect square. Then what is the perfect square you are going to get? 6561. What is its root? Its root is 81. Its root is 81. So here you take square root of 6561 equals 81. Square root of 6561 equals 81. Then right, because 81 square equals 6561, that implies square root of 6561 equals 81.